I had around me back then at the house in Laverne. Like you said, yeah, I had some killers with me, man. You know, GD, White Floyd.
Don't be saying that. Don't be saying that. Don't be saying that. Allegedly, he allegedly had killers with him. Allegedly. Look, we didn't have no press tour if you want Espanol. The fuck?
All right, welcome to the show. It's your guy Dollar Billsco right here, host of the Back and Forth Show. It is Wednesday, June 18th, 2025. What's going on, Mark?
Man, nothing but the rent.
All right.
No, man, you know, just chilling, man. You know, getting it in, man. It's kind of rainy outside today, so you know, hey, I'm here safe. You here safe, man. The whole guest is here safe. You know, hoping and praying to get more safe too. You know.
Yeah, for sure. This ain't like either he probably crashed out and just forgot, or he might just show up late. But anyway, yeah, so we got a good show coming up this week. We got a special guest coming on at 9 o'clock, our brother CO.
Sir.
Musician, rapper, poet, all that type of shit. So we have him coming on. So until then, we're gonna get everything going. But how was your week? How was your last couple of weeks?
Oh man, it was pretty good. You know, I'm still here, but at the same time, you know, work can get a little stressful and stuff like that. So, I mean, there's been a lot going on, man. But you know, as always, I'm glad, I'm grateful to be here.
For sure, for sure. And everybody out there, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let everybody know that we're on live right now. Hit up, excuse me, most definitely always welcome to enter whatever your commentary is in the comment section. We'll be reading those along with the show. But other than that, you ready to get this thing going?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
All right. Now check this out. This first clip is of this white woman who turned herself into a black woman. Check this out.
Over the past 2 years, Martina Big has radically altered her appearance in order to become a black woman. And this morning has followed every step of her controversial story.
When I was younger, I admired the curves of Pamela Anderson. My next step is going to pump up my lips also. My eye color has changed. My eyebrow color has changed.
You were never comfortable with your natural appearance, the one you were born
I was. I liked my natural blonde beauty, but also it's like tuning. If boys get a new car, they start tuning, and then they say, "Oh, it's a nicer result. Let's find a matching piece," and then it's going to be more and more. And if you see the car they got, and they have.
Okay, so that's Martina Big, white woman from overseas somewhere, turned herself into a black woman. Now, I do know that there's a such thing called cake soap, what people in Africa be using. And they use to lighten up their skin because they try to, you know, make themselves.
Right.
But I don't know what she did to get her, not just her face, but you can see her arms. I mean, everything. She's pretty much turned her skin black. So what are your thoughts on that?
Man, you know what? I have so many thoughts going through my head, and I can on one hand I can kind of understand because of the greatness that black people have,
right?
And the gift, and you know what I'm saying, with us being called, but at the same time it's like, come on, you got to accept what God has done and try to make the best of it, you know,
right?
Because I'm pretty sure everybody has something that they don't like, they wish they can change, you know, but hey, God is the artist, he created us. So you know, I'm not cool with her turning her skin dark like that. You know, if you white, be white. You know, my thing is like this, Dollar. With my friends who are white, I tell them, look, don't come around me listening to R&B if you don't like it. Don't come around me listening to rap if you don't like it. Be yourself. If you like country music, cut that joint up, man.
Right.
Listen to your country music. Listen to whatever it is that you was brought up on. Don't try to do that to fit in with me, because that's gonna make me not like you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate people for being themselves. And I got a lot of white friends. Like I said, they countryed out, man. And some of the songs I know only because, you know, I used to, you know, be in the entertainment industry, and some I don't. But yeah, with old girl, yeah, she kind of filed for that. Because I mean, some people can take it as if she's marking black people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I don't know how her daily lifestyle is. Like, if she getting threats or people want to beat her up, I don't know.
Right. That's what I was going to say, because she's actually going through the process. It's not like she's like doing blackface or anything like that. She's actually going through the process of trying to turn herself into a black woman. Now, I think she may be from like Britain or something like that, one of those European, whatever it is. But at the same time, I'm wondering if she's getting the flack from white people who's tripping on her because she turned herself black, and also if she's getting the black treatment, like you see what I'm saying? You know how our sisters be treated over here. So I don't know what she's going through in her country, but at the same time, like you say, just be yourself. Just be yourself. Yeah. Now, again, we are a mighty people. We're great. I mean, you know, God gave us all the flavor. You know what I'm saying? So of course people want to be like us. I mean, there's plenty of wiggers out there. All right. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure she might be called that. She might be getting called a wigger. But at the same time, they like to emulate, imitate, and try to assimilate to everything that we got going on culture-wise. Right. But at the same time, I know here in America, they can get down with the black flavor, but when it's time to go back to being white, they can do that. Right, we black 24 hours a day. Our whole life is black, so we don't get that privilege of, you know, stop being black. Right. You know what I'm saying? So whatever inspired her, she probably seen some beautiful sisters, especially watching. I'm pretty sure she watches American television. So she's seeing the Mary J. Bliges and the Oprah Winfrey's and stuff like that. But at the same time, me personally, it's almost, to me, it's mockery. Right. You know, you'll never be able to be a black woman. Now, I'm pretty sure there's some brother out there that'll probably hump her down and get with her. But at the same time,
the dude that was with her, right?
Yeah.
So she influenced him, because did you see what he had on?
No, I wasn't paying attention. Hold on, let me pull it back up. Hold on, give me a second. Where it go? Okay.
Over the past 2 years, Martina Big has radically altered her appearance in order to become a black woman. And this morning has followed every step of her controversial story.
When I was younger, I admired the curves of Pamela Anderson. My next step is going to pump up my lips also. My eye color has changed. My eyebrow color has changed.
You were never comfortable with your natural appearance, the one you were born with.
I liked my natural blonde beauty, but also it's like tuning if boys get a new car, they start tuning and then they say, oh, it's a nicer result, let's find a matching piece, and then it's going to be more and more, and if you see.
Okay, I saw it. Like a dashiki, oh my goodness. Man, what the hell is going on, man? What the hell is going on, man? That's crazy. Now, look, check this out. On the flip side, I got this clip. This clip kind of went viral a few years ago, but I'm going to pull it up, so check this out.
I need some more blind.
You think you Caucasian?
What?
Yeah, you think you Caucasian?
You better get... Do you think you Caucasian?
Do you think you Caucasian? Why you got some white hair?
Oh my goodness, Lord Jesus. This is blonde hair, Mariah.
Then why do you have white hair like you think you Caucasian?
Mariah, this is blonde hair.
Why do you think you Caucasian?
Get out of here, Mariah.
You think you Caucasian?
Move, get out.
You don't think you Caucasian. You is brown. You think you Caucasian?
Mariah, I know what color I am.
You think you Caucasian?
No, I do not think I'm Caucasian.
You think you Caucasian?
I just said no.
Well, I think you are.
I don't think I'm Caucasian, Mariah.
Why do you have white hair?
It's blonde hair. It's not white.
Why do you have white hair? You was African America. What's you doing white hair?
Mariah, you better get out of my face. First of all, it's called African American, not African America. I know what I am.
Why is you Caucasian and you think you Caucasian?
I don't think I'm Caucasian.
Well, why do you have Caucasian hair?
Little girl, you better Caucasian your butt out of my face. I know what.
Okay, man. So the little sister kind of went in a little bit. Even though now people will see this video and keep wondering why she keep asking the same question. But at the same time, the little sister smart. She knows that her mother shouldn't be doing that. And see, the Bible calls that leprosy. You know what I'm saying? The Bible calls that blonde hair, blue eyes, green, green eyes. Those people ain't all the way developed. So the Bible calls that a curse. It's like, it's for real though. That blonde hair is considered leprosy, but our sisters are so destroyed. All right, they so destroyed because they've been fed the image of so-called beauty from the dominant society that they actually go out here and put this crap in their head. You know what I'm saying? I never really liked it. But you date sisters with that stuff in their head, you can't tell them nothing.
Yeah, that's just like them dolls. With one of the clips that you showed, and they had the dolls
doll
out,
test,
and they was like, which doll you want to play with? And the white girls, they will pick the white doll, and then the black girl, I think one of them picked the white doll, but then a few of them picked the black doll. And then she was like, well, how do you feel? It was the video clip that you pulled up.
Yeah,
man. It's crazy how they get into people's mind and trick them. Yeah. And they start young, man. If they can't trick you, they'll force it into you.
Right. And see that my thing is, I hope that little sister don't grow up to be on that tip, because again, man, when you realize how this story is going, the Most High made us in His image, so that means He has hair like us too. You know what I'm saying? Nappy hair, fro, and everything. So our sisters don't strayed away from rocking their natural beauty, man. They getting all these dumbass nails in their hair. They getting the Kool-Aid hair, the green hair, red hair, and shit. Yarn, it be looking like yarn at times and stuff. With the damn weird. I don't get it, but the little sister was pretty much on point, even though her mom was kind of tripping on her at the same time. She kind of called her out for that.
Yeah, man. Look, any sisters out there watching this, man, y'all please just be natural, man, because you're beautiful. Your skin is beautiful. Everything about you is beautiful, man. So please, you ain't got to do all that, and to be honest with you, us men don't really care about all the little fake nails you put on, all the little piercings you got in your eyes and all down your ears and your neck and stuff. We don't care nothing about that, man. Just be yourself, natural, beautiful. That's what real men are wanting and looking for.
Exactly. Yep. But again, our people have been destroyed. The book says He will put a yoke of iron around your neck until He had destroyed thee. Meaning, even though the yokes of iron are gone, we're destroyed. I mean, we are here imitating, emulating, and assimilating to whiteness, and that includes everything. They ain't just trying to dress like them. And what I really hate the most, here's what I call a spell. Most black people are under a fucking spell to think they can go into a Gucci store and spend all that kind of money. Who the hell told you that Gucci shit is high end? Who the hell told you that Louis Vuitton is high end? Who the hell? The only person that told you that was the same people that make that shit, the white man.
Yep.
All right. To me personally, that shit is ugly. That Versace, Louis, all that shit is ugly, man. And our people will spend thousands of dollars on that shit, but won't support their homeboy that's trying to start his own clothing line. I don't get it.
Right. And to put the cherry on top, when Trump made the Chinese people mad, they came out and said, you know what? They only pay $5 or $10 for this. And then they sell it to y'all for thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
So y'all stupid.
Yeah.
They basically put a Charleston White on us, man. They take our money and then they turn around and told us the truth and slap us in the face with it.
Yeah, it's a bunch of bull. But again, our people, man, we destroy. I mean, they stand in line all night for a pair of Jordans. You know what I'm saying? Our sisters get paid, they go to the Asian shop,
right?
All that fake ass hair, Brazilian weed, all whatever this stuff is, and then they claim they want a real man, but you got all this fake shit on.
Right. Ooh, man, you said something.
I'm being for real though.
Man, but you got on all this fake stuff.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm being straight up though. Fake than a motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Now, excuse my language, but I'm just saying, man, stuff like that really gets under my skin, because we are beautiful people, man. We don't need to be putting somebody else's hair in our head. We don't need to be spending our money with these so-called high-end fashions, man. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. That shit is just clothing. That shit fades like everything else. It's old like everything else. You outgrow that shit like everything else. I don't get it, man. But it is what it is.
Hey, that on that note, that's why I support my own, bro.
All right, for sure.
Everywhere, if I'm going out, that's what I wear.
Yeah.
All day, every day. Yeah.
All right. Now check this out. This is a clip of our brother Farrakhan. He goes in. He checked Mike Wallace on this. Check this out.
If I went to Israel, I don't think Israel would be the best place for me to be at this time, considering the view that most Jews have of Louis Farrakhan.
You go to Nigeria, which is, if not the most corrupt nation in Africa, and it is, it could be the most corrupt nation in the world, Minister Farrakhan.
Oh, now, Mr. Wallace.
It is the most corrupt nation that I have ever covered. I've been there 25 years ago, and I've been there as recently as last year.
Fine. So what? 35 years old. That's what that nation is. Now, here's America, 226 years old. You love democracy, but there in Africa, you're trying to force these people into a system of government that you just have accepted. 30 years ago, black folk got the right to vote. You're not in any moral position to tell anybody how corrupt they are. You should be quiet and let those of us who know our people go there and help them get out of that condition. But America should keep her mouth shut wherever there's a corrupt regime, as much hell as America has raised on the earth. No, I will not allow America, or you, Mr. Wallace, to condemn them as the most corrupt nation on earth when you have spilled the blood of human beings. Has Nigeria dropped an atomic bomb and killed people in Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Have they killed off millions of Native Americans? How dare you put yourself in that position as a moral judge? I think you should keep quiet, because with that much blood on America's hands, you have no right to speak. I will speak because I don't have that blood on my hands. Yes, there's corruption there. Yes, there's mismanagement of resources. Yes, there is abuse. There's abuse in every nation on earth, including this one. So let's not play holy to moralize on them. Let's help them.
I'm not moralizing. I'm asking a question, and I got an answer.
Why would you put it as the most corrupt regime in the world? That doesn't make sense.
Can you think of one more corrupt?
Yeah, I'm living in one. I'm living in one. Yes. You've done a hell of a thing on this earth, so you should not be the one to talk. You should be quiet when it comes to moral condemnation, in my judgment.
Whoa, hell to the yeah, boy.
Man, in the words of Cope, did he eat on that? Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah,
absolutely. And it's funny you played that, because I just watched that a couple of days ago, man. Just kind of going through some clips, actually doing some studying, man, watching Michael and Prince and stuff like that. And that clip just so happened to pop up.
Yeah,
man, that spoke volumes, and it's still speaking volumes to this day.
Yeah.
You know, man, he hit it dead on the head. He have no right, no whatever right they said in the movie I'm thinking about. I'm doing quotes now, but he have every right to say what he said to that man.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't right about it, man.
Yeah.
Why you jumping on Africa? Why you jumping on, you know, why did you just pick them to talk down upon to Farrakhan?
Right.
Now, I don't agree with everything that the Muslims talk about, and I'm pretty sure everybody's not going to agree on everything.
Yeah,
but most things, bro, man, they be right about it. They be so right and so on the head with it, man. And I wonder how he felt after that interview.
He probably felt small because he was looking like that on the video.
Man, he ate him up.
He checked the hell out of him. And see, this is the thing about these people, man. They got the nerve to act like they hold the moral authority in this world. When they went around, just like he said, they bombed Nagasaki. They killed 7 million people with them atomic bombs. They stole this land, all right? They killed 77 million natives, all right? They took us from Africa, from the west coast of Africa, brought us over here, made us work for hundreds and hundreds of years. Then he got the nerve to say that Nigeria is the most corrupt country in the world. Come on, man. These people have done the most, and they still doing the most, all right? They still lynching brothers, all right? They still killing our women. They still rape, you know, they still feed our babies to gators for gator bait.
Come
on, man. Come on, man. Who like right now, look at what they're doing right now. They got the nerve to be trying to deport people. When you do your history, this was our brothers and sisters' land first.
All
right. So the original illegal alien is Esau. He done brought his ass over here unannounced, unwanted, and uninvited. Didn't do anything diplomatic. He didn't try to you know, smooth things out. They broke every treaty that they put their damn name on, and then they got the nerve to walk around here like they ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? But people like Mike Wallace, them the same ones be talking about, well, I wasn't there. I ain't enslaved nobody. I got black people. But the Bible says, prepare slaughter for their children for the iniquities of their fathers. Meaning, and yo, he who lead, what do you say? Those who lead into captivity will be led into captivity. Those who kill by the sword will be killed by the sword. So they got something coming, boy. They got something coming, and it's coming soon too.
Ooh, you better know it. Then stand up on the fence, fellas. On count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
You know what I'm saying, talking all that fucking crazy shit about Nigeria being and now I do know that it, like Farrakhan said, it's corruption over there, but it's corruption everywhere.
Oh yeah.
But ain't no other nation in the world more corrupt than America. Yes. But they walk around here like they hold a moral authority. They done painted Jesus white, got our people thinking Jesus is white, all this crazy. Come on, man. They need to they need to stop it.
Man, a lot of craziness going on, bro.
They need to stop it, man. All right, here's another clip. Check this out. This is from a trailer. This is a trailer from the Dr. Phil show. But check out the sister here.
My daughter thinks that she is a white person.
I know that I'm white.
Mom claims her daughter's a racist.
I'm not fat, which is an African American thing.
Against her own race.
Being black is so gross and ugly.
You are saying disgusting things.
God made one perfect person, it's me.
Does it occur to you that you might be hurting people's feelings?
African Americans don't have feelings because they're not people.
All new Dr. Phil.
Okay, what the hell did she just say?
She said that black people don't hurt because we don't have feelings.
Dude, that's the same thing white America been saying to us. Remember, they were saying that we don't feel pain. All right, that's the reason why they was able to do what they did to us, because they didn't see us as human. All right, they saw us as animals. She got the same white mind state, man. She actually sitting up there talking about something. She thinks she's white, or she thinks she should have been white. Go ahead, bro.
Man, bro, I just want to know, where did everything turn? Because obviously, her mom seems like a pretty cool mom, you know, and for her to just come out the gate like that, I don't know. Somebody had to been in her ear. First thing I thought of, just to be honest with you, not all jokes aside, I thought somebody that slipped her a Mickey or something. Make her think, you know what I'm saying, otherwise, because ain't no way somebody's gonna think that. You know, just out the blue. Like something had to happen or been told to her for her to act like that. Like, I mean, I'm thinking of a lot of things. Did God punish her to make her say that or think that? Or, you know, I don't know what it is.
No, she just hate herself and she hate her people. That's all it is. She just hate herself and she hates her people. She don't think that she's beautiful because she fell for that myth that you know, black skin is nasty, black skin is dirty. You know, we've been told that lie that we from the curse of Ham. No, that ain't us. We that ain't us. I don't want to go deep into that, but that ain't us. But she's walking around here with that white American land of the free, home of the brave mind state. She thinks she can assimilate to these people. But guess what? The same people that she thinks she is, they're gonna be the same ones that call her the N-word. They're gonna be the same ones that treat her bad in a restaurant. They're gonna be the same ones that follow her ass around in a hair weave store. All right. So no matter what she's trying to escape from, she can't escape from her blackness. All right. She can't escape from this. And she just self-hatred. I mean, come on, man. She got black parents. So what does that say about that? She don't. I mean, and if she has any siblings, she don't love them either. I mean, I'm pretty sure she may, you know, have love for her siblings if she has them. I didn't watch the whole show. I didn't get into it. But at the same time, you only talk like that when you hate yourself and you hate your people. So you better believe dating a black man ain't on her radar right now.
And you know what? I would love to do a follow-up with her, man. I need to just whenever you get a chance, I need to get that clip so I can get her name, because I want to see what she's doing now.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's very interesting, man. Like I said, for her to just, and I know that's been like, you know, some years ago, but it's very interesting to see a young black woman to say that, you know, and it looks ridiculous, bro. It looks ridiculous and funny, just like with the white woman making herself black. She looked ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, be who you are. You know, be who you are. Regardless of you know where you come from or whatever, you got a purpose one way or another. That's either to serve or be served, or you know, and then like you said, I'm not trying to get so deep into it, but you know, everybody has a purpose. So you live your purpose out, man. Don't try to be like nobody else but yourself.
You hate us out. Anyway, we're gonna take this 5-minute break, and when we come back, we're gonna bring on our guest. CO is backstage waiting to hit the stage, so we'll bring him up after our 5-minute break. See y'all in 5. right, we're in the building, back on the show with our
What's up, fellas? What's
music.
up, man?
What's going on, everybody? This is CEO. Mark, it looks like your mic is muted.
Is it muted? Hold on.
All right, my bad. Am I back in business?
Yeah, you good to go.
Right.
All right, go ahead, CEO. It look like your mic is muted. Okay, now you good.
I'm back.
Yeah, you
I'm
good.
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing, man?
Good to go, fam. Thanks for coming on to the show, and hey, it's an honor to have you here. And tell the people about yourself.
Well, you know, I'm CEO. You know what I mean? Half of MTMG, Money Tree Music Group. You know what I mean? Shopville Music Publishing. You know, just living life, man. You know what I mean? Take care of the kids, make sure they're good. You know, still got the passion for music. You know what I mean? Still recording, keeping my little vocals perfect for whenever the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, come. And trying to elevate in this life, man. You know what I mean? Spread these wings, man.
All right. Anything you want to ask Mark?
Flying out here.
You got any questions, Mark?
Yeah. This is you know, a little funny, but you know, it's actually for real for the viewers out there who don't know about CEO. So where you from, CEO? You from Nashville? Where you from?
Man. Hey, man, you know, I'm Nashville born and raised, man. You know what I'm saying? I live pretty much everywhere, Southside born, you know what I'm saying? But I don't live there well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shepherd Street native, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Nashville, I'm the unicorn. One of the unicorns they speak about when the tourists come downtown and you tell them you're from Nashville native.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're a unicorn. Yeah.
No doubt,
Unicorn, man.
So man,
I was
go ahead.
No, I was taking my kids to an old neighborhood I stayed in out south and wasn't nothing there. You know, they got $500,000 houses out there now. So it's kind of hard to show you. Shit, they got them on Shepherd Street.
Oh yeah, I saw it. Yeah, they're totally gentrified now.
I can't tell my kids that's why I live there. You stay right there? Nah, that wasn't there. But the house we lived in actually still up there though.
I saw that. Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
You know,
they fixed that up.
Yeah. You know, police still hot out there, but
yeah.
You know, it's different, man. It's different. But yeah, Nashville born and raised, man.
Yeah. So how long have you been doing music?
Shit, man, we started in '99, man.
Right.
'99 is, you know, got me and DB knew. You know what I'm saying? I was at the house writing. You know, he'd come through and he would go holler at DB. We didn't know each other then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he was like, "Damn, man, I got a guy across the street." Shit, I hooked up with him, man, and shit. That was it. That was shit selling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was convenient. It was right there. And then we jailed. Like, you know what I mean? I could feel his pain in his beats and shit. He could feel my pains in my vocals.
Yeah.
So it just, you know, it really coincided. And at that moment, it's really needed.
Yeah.
I mean, cause shit, if I ain't had that, man, he know I could have been in some worse shit, man.
Yeah.
The neighborhood wasn't no motherfucking joke, man.
Yeah, man. You know what? I got to say this, man, because a lot of people that we've had on here, man, and even people that's, you know, outside of the podcast, man, everything leads back to Dollar. Dollar is from the south side of Chicago, y'all. And I'm gonna tell you, he's the one who taught me how to make beats. You know what I'm saying? He gave me I'll never forget when you gave me that EJ. You remember the EJ?
Yeah.
EJ, that little simple thing.
Yeah.
Everything that you said was, Mark, if you do good with this, I'll bring you up to Fruity 4. And it was like the Jackie Chan type stuff, you know what I'm saying? But my whole thing is, you know, I want to give you your flowers, bro, because you came from Chicago, man, to Nashville to help out so many people, and you still helping out people, man. You know what I'm saying? And you seeing your offsprings, man, like me, CO, Gitmo. You seeing us, you know what I'm saying, growing and doing other things here and there. Yeah. So yeah, man, I want to give you your flowers, man, because like I said, CO got some music, man, that I love, bro. And you did your thing. You know what I'm saying? You did your thing on the production, and you did your thing on the lyrics, man.
I appreciate
you know what I'm saying? For sure.
Yeah, it was Snoop and Dre. It was Snoop and Dre.
Exactly.
A lot of people don't know we was ahead of our time. All that sampling and shit people doing.
Yeah.
Even the singing and the music.
Yeah.
Like, we was doing that shit a long time ago.
A lot of people a lot of people used to try to almost give us flack for the type of music we were doing.
Yeah.
That time.
We were doing that before Drake. You know what I'm saying? They got to remember I had a song 92Q.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't no rap nigga did that yet. You know what I'm saying? So
I know, man.
The breaks, the beats we use, our biggest thing was riding music. You know what I mean? Because you can't bump you can't do all that rapping the shit in your car. You gonna get you a ticket, you gonna wreck that shit. But you know, a lot of us is Bob Marley and takers. So we just vibing and riding. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was our biggest
It's
niche.
funny that you said that. It's funny that you said that because I actually spoke to Rodney. He was the producer of the Twine for Walter D, and we was talking about the music and stuff like that. I said, dude, you know what? Everybody is trying. It finally hit me because I've been trying to figure it out myself. I said, everybody in Nashville is trying to have or find the Nashville sound. Nashville don't have a sound. Nashville is a vibe. Just like you said, you had the music that you could pop in and you could ride downtown. You know what I'm saying? You could cock it in the street. You know, you got your whip clean and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's just a vibe. The sun is getting ready to set. You know, you girls over there, you know, you want them to see you. You feel me? That's Nashville music, man. It's a straight vibe. And that's the type of music that you guys produce. You know what I'm saying? So y'all are a part of that Nashville sound that we have. And it's a lot of people trying to be West Coast, East Coast, Atlanta. No, that's our sound right there.
Yeah, I agree. But I say this, I think it's a blend of the Midwest and West. And I say because we don't do the gangster type of music, but if you listen to the beat selection, it said laid back, not the new Chicago, it's drill. You know what I'm saying? That, but back in the day with the Commons and the Snoop, man, listen to that old Common, he got some old Ryan Jones, you know what I mean? That laid back, even Kanye West, his tracks, that laid back. He can do that up shit, but with the shit, we chilling. You know what I mean? The music is control of your mental. It control your mental. So we try to make music that you might have a fucked up day, but you can hop in a ride and just, it's a beautiful day to ride. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I mean? Cleaning music, house music. That's what it was, what it is. Yeah, house music. You know what I mean? Cleaning the shit, man. Yeah, man.
Are you working on any new projects?
Nah, man. I've been chilling. My son, he trying to get into it, so I got to give him the poems. You know, I've just been chilling, man. You know, I'm gonna get back into it. Just gotta, you know, your life be life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I tell people, no matter what you want to do, like say you either want to make it easy or you want to make it hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can do music, but shit, if you ain't got your money right, you putting your money toward music, but you struggling at home, or vice versa. What's the point?
Right.
Get your money right, make it easy.
Yeah.
That's make it makes it fun, then. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, I told DB, I never thought of you. This started me being therapeutic to myself.
Yeah.
He know that I didn't just start rapping to be on nobody's stage or even make music for everybody.
Right.
I didn't have nobody to talk to. My music was a way to let me know, damn, CO, you going through that? You know what I'm saying? So that was, and then just so having people was feeling the same way. You know, and they merged to the music, but you know, I always did music for therapy for myself, man. Just so happened, people go through the same thing. So,
man, I got one question that I've always wondered about, and you probably gonna laugh because you be like, man, this dude's stupid. Where did you come up with the name CO?
Man, listen to me. My name, they used to call me Corey D. You know what I mean? Corey D. Well, niggas you want to call me Corey, so they just took the first letter, man. That's it.
Wow.
And I added the extra, the CEO, and so the CEO. You know what I'm saying? Put a little, you know, a little on. But yeah, these time CEO because they want to call me Corey.
Wow, I never knew that, man. I've been doing you for years. I never knew that.
Hey, man, my cousin, I'm like, what? You just can't say my name, man. You know what I mean? Just so I added the rest of the letters to it. You know what I'm saying? It made it something different. And what's so crazy about that? I had a guy hit me up from Bronx, New York. He was my first Facebook friend. His name is CO.
Sure was.
He said he never in a million years thought he would meet somebody from the South The same name spelled the same way.
Yeah, sure. I remember that. I remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And he doing his thing too.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
funny, man.
So tell me, like, what one of the things that drew me into working with you was the fact that you had like a style that I had never really heard before, especially coming from the South. Because at that time it was like the Cash Money, it was the No Limits, you know what I'm saying? The Outkast, those things were dominant on the radio, but your type of style kind of stood out a lot. So how did you develop that style that you rap?
I just wanted to be melodic. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to sing.
Yeah.
So it's like, but I'm like, I can rap too. So, but at the same time, listening to your beats, I realized you got to be the extra instrument. So it's hard for me to have a style.
Mm.
So I always fed off what you was giving through your beat making, whether you knew it or not. Like I had to blend in. Like think about so many problems. If you don't put no words to it, you can still hear the words to the beat.
Yeah.
Because the dun 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 dun, dun.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I've always tried to be that next tempo and not overshadow the beat, but coincide with it. And
Yeah.
do with all the songs, even with Pockets and Fat,
Yeah.
it goes with the tempo of the beat. So I think I wanted to. Even the
Yeah,
EDM joints.
that was one of my favorite joints.
You see what I'm saying? This is how we roll. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun. You know what I'm saying? So you was always actually coercing me into what I thought the style should be or the extra instrument.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna say this, and I don't know if you realize this or not, but with the early stuff that we was doing between 99 and like 2007, that stuff was like really good groundbreaking stuff. But it was this one time, because this when we started having the freestyle sets. You would come over on Mondays or Wednesdays, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But before we started making it a thing, you were still coming through the week. So I think the one thing that really set you off that made people be like, okay, this the dude, was that Batman freestyle.
Yeah.
That once people heard that, they were like, okay, this cat right here is something dangerous, because people don't know that your freestyle game is off the chain, dude. I mean, like the spontaneity, the word flow, the wordplay, the flow, and then you was always, I don't know how you was able to do it, but the shit always made sense. You know how some people be freestyling, the shit don't be making sense. They just saying words, to rhyme and shit. Right. It's like you be telling a story of some street shit, hood shit, some club girl shit, but it always sounded good, man. So tell us about, how did you develop your freestyle?
Man, I always felt like it was practice.
Okay.
And it's like it made it easy for me to write.
Mm-hmm.
Because you get stuck a lot of times.
Yeah.
So what I would do is, like a beat you might give me to write to, I might go through 10 other beats to write that one song.
Okay.
Because different beats give me different ideas, but it's still gonna go to that beat that's what the song was meant for. Right. So I would freestyle and catch this. Hold on, let me put that down. And let me catch that down. So when I wrote, it made it easier to write. So when I got into the booth, it was easy to go and lay it down. Because I already had how I wanted to say it. It wasn't no go back, all that I already knew. Because I already caught the tempo with my freestyle with it. I might say some off the wall shit during the freestyle, but change out a few words. Now this tone, how I'm doing it, gonna go with it, but just change the words. I might have a verse go this way, but change it back to the first or the second, or rewrite the words in it. So freestyle is an exercise, man. Then it makes your brain work. Because like you said, to make sense, to catch different things in your head while it's just going, it's like a teleprompter. So, I just try to think, and then I look at the room around me while I'm rapping. Oh, it's a couch right there, it's a pillow. You know what I mean? So I can throw little shit at the TV. It's several things around you that you can catch when you're in your thing. That's why I used to bet in the bathroom of the clubs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Freestyling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And tell them $1,000, bet $1,000. And then fuck people up, because they be like, you wrote that, but now I'm checking out the people in here.
Yeah.
And I'm throwing shit in this rhyme with it. You know what I'm saying? So
your freestyle game was ridiculous, man. I mean, it was just, we made projects called I Can't Believe It's Not Written.
Man, we did a lot of them too.
Yeah, people was like, no, man, they wrote that shit. No, man, yo, the dude is that cold, man. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna play an early video, then we'll be right back.
All right.
DB. We finna make it, man.
Oh shit.
MCMG.
That's a freestyle right there.
That's all I gotta say.
All right.
God is good. Looking at my watch, all I got is one time. If I ain't reach the top, goddamn it, I'ma climb. Listen to my music, you can hear it in my rhymes. I'm a diamond in the rough, polish up, I'm finna shine. I'm looking at my watch, all I got is one time. If I ain't reach the top, goddamn it, I'ma climb. Listen to my music, you can hear it in my rhymes. I'm a diamond in the rough, polish up, I'm finna shine. I look up in the struggle, niggas often got over. I sat back, relaxed, kept my stacks under the sofa. I had to get back, bring sacks of the Oprah. Trying to make it big like my name was Oprah. Had plenty girl, different worlds of the pleasure. Kept a ruler as a ruler, had to see the measure. Had to go and see it all, go ahead and ball. In the summer, spring, back in winter when I fall. Understand it, y'all, it's hard to maintain it. Niggas see you make it, then they look at you strange. But I ain't complaining, I maintain things on my brain. And this fell a couple umbrellas soon as it rained. And I kept on moving train. MCMG, if they can't see, maybe I should let them be. So catch C's, why nigga getting cheese? I'm just stacking all the change to make it rain on my seat. All I got is one time. If I ain't got the top, goddamn it,
Hell of a freestyle right there, boy. They just sent that to me on my Instagram, dude. Yeah, that to me on my Instagram. That's what I'm story.
But the rolling ain't ticking. I'm looking at the skies, but it seems a star missing. It ain't black and white, plenty colors with the prism. This is my prediction. If everybody listens.
Oh wow, I just realized you put it in color and I said that. Wow.
Yeah. Go getting dough and I ain't finna quit. Everything I start in my heart, I gotta finish it. Living life so limitless, but I gotta do it quick. Quest better know it. I main thing through the call. Main thing through struggle. Main thing through the flaws. I know everything that I get, I deserve. I'm a diamond in the rock, nigga, I ain't perfect. Looking at my watch, all I got is one time. If I ain't reach the top, goddamn it, I'ma climb. Listen to my music, you can hear it in my rhymes. I'm a diamond in the rough, polish up, I'm finna shine. Looking at my watch, all I got is one time. If I ain't reach the top, goddamn it, I'ma climb. Listen to my music, you can hear it in my rhymes. I'm a diamond in the rough, polish up, I'm finna shine. Looking at my watch, all I got is one time. If I ain't reach the top, goddamn it, I'ma climb. Listen to my music, you can hear it in my rhymes. I'm a diamond in the rough, polish up, I'm finna shine. Looking at my watch, all I got is one time. If I ain't reach the top, goddamn it, I'ma climb. Listen to my music, you can hear it in my rhymes. I'm a diamond in the rough, polish up, I'm finna shine.
Oh, cuz, I be.
Man, that nigga crazy, man. That nigga locked up now.
Yeah, I know.
That nigga's a habitual thief, man. I didn't know that. Hey, that's a raw nigga there, boy. Hey, bullshit. Look at the old Charger, man. Hey, yeah, you gotta put that on my Facebook and Instagram, bro.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, they gotta see that. And that's all freestyle, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow.
I'm closing back up.
Wow.
Yeah, I forgot that was here's what I'm saying about that. I've been hearing it for so long, I convinced myself that you wrote it. But looking at the title again, it does say it's off the I can't believe it's not written when it was volume. So yeah, that was another freestyle that we turned into.
You know the other one too, with the grass.
Oh yeah, hi.
That's that's freestyle.
Yeah, I know.
You did the video too. You got that video?
I still got that. Yeah.
Hey boy, hey.
Wow.
We did a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah.
Man,
one thing
about time.
Well, yeah, I mean, we really were. Even when we released the first project back in what was that, 2000, when we did Get Out the Game.
Get Out the Game. Yeah.
For us to get tell us about what did it feel to hear your song on the radio?
Which one?
This Is How We Roll.
Hey man, that was different. You know, because that was a time where shit, you really didn't hear no locals on the radio.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 106.7. The Blaze, shout out to Taz there. To never forget, still following this day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even them still know I'm here. But yeah, it was not happening. You know what I'm saying? Because you had to have a certain type of sound to get
Mm-hmm.
on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't have to be an always commercial song, but it had to be one of them songs every genre can relate to it. Every culture, every color can vibe to without being segregated because that's what the station was.
Yeah.
101 just now started playing locals, and even that they don't really play locals like that. They got the Cashville Bowling Cat, but people don't know that's more commercialized. So
Okay.
Yeah.
you
And
know,
you know,
huh?
my bad, man. I ain't mean to
Yeah,
cut you off.
are you
But
good?
you made me think about something too. And this is another flower for you, Dollar. A lot of people don't know that a local group was the first to be on 101.1 to do an interview, to sing a jingle, and to actually be on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
And that was through Dollar and Money Tree, and that group is Unique Soul.
Yeah.
We was there before Buck, before anybody.
Yes.
And it's amazing that you said that, because back in them days, if you really think about it, nobody from Nashville was being played on the radio.
Now I do remember him back up him and Buck and Tay. I remember hearing that from time to time on the
You
radio.
had, but see, like you had Haystack on that too.
Yeah,
A lot
Haystack
of people
too.
get it. A lot of people don't get that boy his flower, man. That really the first white boy that really had Nashville rocking.
Yeah.
He hard.
Most definitely.
Hard. I'm talking about he with the pistols, the boogies, the cool daddy fresh. You know what I'm saying? Them, I love him, but I can't forget about Stack, man. I mean, like he had some shit, man.
Yeah, you're right about that. Matter of
That's
fact,
the
as I'm thinking about it, did they even play Pistol on the radio?
Pistol had a
If they
video
did,
back in the day.
if
You
they
know,
did,
Pistol
I
had a
was
video. He had the
The Rolling in My 6'4"?
what you know about no, what was it? You know that pistol song he had with the 6'4".
Yeah, Rolling
It
in
was
My
on the
6'4".
box. Yeah, it was on the box, the network. I don't know if it was really on the radio then. I don't because I don't even we didn't have 101 back then.
No, we
We
didn't have
have.
101 back then. We had like 92Q.
They've been around forever. I know we had the Blaze,
Was it
106.7.
them?
But what was that? What was on the radio back when they was popping though? See, I don't know.
Dang, that's a good question. I want to say
you-
no, it was on 88.1. It was
Nah,
the
that was the Solid Gold Soul channel, man.
I thought that
Solid
was
Gold,
where they had the
Solid
fist.
Gold Soul.
What was that fist? What was the fist radio station?
I think that's what it is. 88.1. I think that's their college station. Yeah.
Okay.
It might have been. It might have been.
Man, that's
everybody
crazy.
wasn't on that though. But like I said, they recognition got
Yeah.
on because they was doing videos. They was actually being seen.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, them boys were first. You seen them on there. You knew they was on. You know what I'm saying? Man, this thing on TV. The box was man. Listen, if you was on the box, nigga,
Yeah.
man, fuck BET. I mean, excuse me to say that, but you know what I mean. Box was the first actual big shoe.
Yeah.
You know, you had to sit and watch this stupid ass box go in the circle for hours just to catch
Right.
one video.
Right.
Because ain't nobody been to call in and spending money.
Yeah.
Man, I got in
I was
trouble.
one of the ones that did.
Man.
And it's in black and white though.
This was like late 89, early 90. I'm
black and white.
about the summer 89. I was still living in the projects down in the hill. And I used to be up late night watching the box, and I get up and make a phone call. And my dad was like, "Yo, what's up with this phone bill, man?"
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Seen a lot of stuff, man. But yeah, man. Like I said, the freestyle, that's always my passion, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Always. And that first album, that was my introduction to my pain. Like, you know, they get out the game, even the first song still makes me tear up because it gives me a flashback of everything I went through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks wasn't there. I was by myself. You know, I was by myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It sounded like it gave you some sense of peace.
Man, it did. It did. It did. Like I said, it's different when you can't vent.
Right.
You know, or you going through things wondering why I gotta go through this. I want to do this, this, and this, and this. Why I'm forced to do this, this, and this.
Mm-hmm.
It just so happened, rapping. And that's what's so crazy. Before I met D, I was rapping with a cat, but I ain't gonna say no name, but it was weird because we were doing shit together, but he went to school and every time I meet up, I would hit a new song, but I'm like, when can we do something together? So it just started to wither off. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Then when I moved on the hill, got introduced to DB and just so happened like, damn, okay, shit, we right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And shit, we both done been through something in our lives and we really was alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know that shit, he didn't really have nobody. He knew everybody, but he was by ourselves, man. It's a different. You can leave from home, but when you go home, ain't nobody around. It's different.
Yeah. Yeah.
And well,
Yeah.
we
You
lived
was
that.
like
It
one of
was
the,
really different.
you was like actually one of the first artists I actually really got to really produce. I had been producing before I came to Chicago, but I didn't really get down until I got here. Then I used to work with C Flat, rest in peace to him. Once he passed on, it was like, okay, because he was going, before I got with you, it was going to be him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what was ironic. It was wild. How that happened.
Yeah, he was going to be the one, but once he passed on, then I met you. It was like, shit, I'm back in business again. I got to do this really tight. I mean, because both of y'all had unique styles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all had unique. I mean, both of y'all were just on something else. But when I got with you, it was like, okay, now I can keep this thing going. Now tell us about. There was this one time where you were. I don't know if you still hold this record, but are you still the only local artist from Nashville that still that had a whole day from 92Q? Because remember they had you come on the radio stage, you did the interview, and they also had you do a show right after that.
Headline Love Noise.
Yeah, Love Noise. Yeah, that's the name of the joint, Love Noise.
And I don't know man, I don't know no nigga from Nashville on the headline Love Noise, bro. That's Raphael Siddiqui.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's, you know what I mean? So, and then like you said, a whole interview, then to lead up to headlining, doing a whole 30-minute set, 30 minutes, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like saying, and we talking 92Q.
Yeah.
So to be able to have songs to still be rap but fit their criteria,
right?
I don't think a lot of people could have did a 30-minute set.
Right. Right. So I know now. How did the song get to 92Q? I know because we had did the song I Wanted To, but how I don't even remember how it got there, and that's what. And then even
Paul
that's
Michelle.
what it was. Paul hooked it up. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, Paul did that.
Gitmo Paul.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my high school brother.
Yeah. So you went
to work for 92Q.
Yeah. You went to him.
Yes, sir. Yes,
man.
Bone Gristle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey,
everybody know me. Hillsborough, nigga. I'm one of those guys. So, because, in high school, Paul, they had their on the group, Dust Mob, but we did a set at Hillsborough, me, Charles, Gitmo, and this other dude, we did a talent show. So I got hooked. I did a little thing with them in a talent show. You know what I mean? And so Paul always knew I did my thing, but he was fucking with Money Tree. You know what I'm saying? Tough. So that song was different.
Yeah.
That's a different song, bro.
Yeah.
Like even today, I think it could catch a little wind because, like I said, it's a different song.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and then again, like I said, we was doing the singing and rapping stuff a long time ago.
Sure was. Yeah.
We just didn't have these platforms we have now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these artists got saved.
Man.
Because a lot of the dynamics could have been totally different had we would have had the opportunities we have now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Because you got to look at all the artists from Nashville that's got on outside of the Boogie, Cool Daddy, Fresh Pistols, and Haystack. Everybody else had to have a cosign.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Every artist that somebody in Nashville had to have an outside cosign to get in that push. Ain't no natural artist come from Nashville that blew up. That's why Jedro went to country music.
Right.
No rapper has ever did it solo. Just them, period. Ever.
Yeah.
I can name everybody who had somebody help.
Yeah, you're
Also
right.
had Got It.
Yeah.
Cook Up had Yellowwood. Buck had 50 Cent.
Yep. Absolutely right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it was somebody had somebody. But we ain't never had that. And I think that's our biggest downfall. We don't have no rooted person that pull their own stuff by their bootstraps and did it where they can flood the city because they already that person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas Memphis, you got homegrown people that did it themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, look at Eddie Valero. He ain't got no goddamn cosign. He popping.
Who was that?
He got the dude from Memphis. He was Coop.
Oh, Coop still, yeah.
DJ Coop.
Yeah.
Man, dude doing his thing, but he ain't have no cosign. He solo. Coop helped him get into the air, but Coop was a DJ. You talking about another rap artist that got a name. They say, look, or you been with him, or you did songs with him. You know what I'm saying? So that's the hardest part.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna get into another video and then we'll be right back. Thank you for being here. Thank you to all my friends, my family, my loved ones. It is really good to see everybody here today. We've come a long way. We got more ways to go, but right now, we're no longer making music. We're making history.
This is the fruit of our hard work, the belief in the entrepreneurial spirit, the new American dream. A toast. A toast to my family in life till death. On and on. Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
Shit, man. Niggas ain't solid like they used to be. Ain't solid how they used to be. But I guess it's just life. But that's just life. Can't cry with spilled milk. You gotta wipe it up, man. Do your own thing. You better know it. That's what I choose to do.
Had $40,000 before I even seen a deal. Proper preparation had me patient for a meal. Now I'm California king with medication of the skrill. Concentrating and contemplating on elevating where I live. So I got a couple cars, then I purchased me a crib. Pay attention, this is my definition of doing it big. Bought a gaffer, cast a jack that wanna take from me and my kids. So before I take a loss, I let this mouth split your wig. Having constant conversation with my nigga in the pen. He say just stay motivated, you gon' make it in the end. Cause most of these rappers actors and all they do is pretend. Keep your enemies close, hey man, watch out for your friends. Cause that be the ones that get you when they seeing what you spend. That's why I pack a 9 and I'm always on 10. I just keep my faith in God and keep on praying when I sin. Cause one day you hear the next you going with the wind. Man, niggas throw shade when they see you shining bright. But that's just life, that's just life, that's just life. Man, them niggas left when things wasn't going right. But that's just life, that's just life, that's just life. I'ma grind all day and all motherfucking night. Cause that's my life, that's my life, that's my life. Long as I'm getting this mail, hell, I'ma be alright. Cause that's just life, that's just life, that's just life. Man, niggas throw shade when they see you shining bright. But that's just life, that's just life, that's just life. Man, them niggas left when things wasn't going right. But that's just life, that's just life, that's just life. I'ma grind all day and all motherfucking night. Cause that's my life, that's my life, that's my life. Long as I'm getting this mail, hell, I'ma be alright. Cause that's just life, that's just life, that's just life. I'm a tour entrepreneur who started out flipping, yeah. Had to right connect but needed proper clientele. He showed me how to look and how the shit supposed to smell. He showed me how to cook and how the shit supposed to sell. In order to prevail, you gotta double up your mail. Keep your nose clean and stay up out of jail. Don't tell them how you living, niggas snitching they'll tell. Obligation for an occupation, need a paper trail. Now I'm starting to excel and the nigga doing well. I took my wife to K's, I took my wife to Zell. She was with me when it's heaven and she with me when it's hell. She would even come and get me when a nigga needed bail. You see fake friends is phony, they just wanna see you fail. So I bought extra guns, extra clips, extra shells. I don't need your fucking help, I can get it by myself. Cause when things weren't going right, that's when them niggas left. Man, niggas throw shade when they see you shining bright. But that's just life, that's just life, that's just life. Man, them niggas left when things wasn't going right. But that's just life, that's just life, that's just life. I'ma grind all day and all motherfucking night. Cause that's my life, that's my life, that's my life. Long as I'm getting this mail, hell, I'ma be alright. Cause that's just life, that's just life, that's just life. But that's just life, that's just life, that's just life. But that's just life, that's just life, that's just life. Cause that's my life, that's my life, that's my life. Cause that's just life, that's just life, that's just life.
Yeah, that's the joint right there, boy.
That's a class. Rest in peace to Mark too, man. My guy, man.
Who was that? Who was one?
Mark, my white brother, man.
Oh, the one that lets you the house?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, he passed away. Damn, I didn't know that.
Last year.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah,
hey, man, that video shoot was nice, man. We was out there for what, 5 hours? Almost 6 hours?
5 acres out there, man. 5 acres.
Yeah, man. That video shoot was fun, man. So so tell us about that song, how it came about. I know Fetty did the beat. I mean, when I first heard it, I was like, oh shit, this is a hit. So go.
Fetty did that?
Fetty did that beat, man.
Yeah.
He's one of my siblings as well.
Dang.
It's so crazy, man. I was actually on probation.
Okay.
when I wrote this song, you know what I'm saying? So, but it just was coming with something different, and like the hook, it's a double entendre. You know what I'm saying? Niggas left when things weren't going right, of course. But it just shows you how no matter what you're going through, that's just life. You know what I mean? You're gonna have a lot of different shit you experience, but that's just life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I understand in life. Like you can't cry with spoiled milk, wipe that shit up and leave it on the floor. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go through that throughout your life, but still, that's just life.
Yeah.
There's only two things you gotta do. That's live and die. How you live is your decision. So I choose to understand when I go through anything, I realize that's just life, man. Keep going. That's just part of it. That's just that laughing part of the movie, but ain't the whole movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I felt like it went really good with that idea when you said Music City. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
We did that. So
yeah.
The video was cool because like ain't nobody had no big trucks and that shit. Like
Yeah.
I'm showing you the transition from this to we buying trucks.
Yeah.
We ain't trying to buy no more dope. We trying to buy trucks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do something right with your money, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, that's one of my favorites, bro. That's one of my fucking favorites.
Yeah. Hey man, I believe y'all got plenty of more of those.
Hey man, the talent, like I said, the it's like Snoop and Dre. If you notice that certain people like Timbaland and Mr. Elliott, Swiss and Fab, you got certain people that no matter when they do it, it's gonna be something because the vibe is different. Like that's my brother, so it's like we think the same way. He just saying what he's saying through the beats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can hear his pain in some of the beats he be making.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man. And I'm full of pain. That's what make me happy. Cause I get what I don't forget what I've been through. I never, I'm still in awe about my home. This is my second house. But I'm still in awe about it because I know what the fuck I've been through. Where I used to live. Where it was you didn't have the decision on what's hot or what's cold. No way to do that but the oven. You know what I mean? So you in life, man, you got to reflect on that, man. You know what I mean? You can't get in on down the line in life and still feel like life hard when you maintain through shit when you was young and didn't even know your way. So how you still going through something now?
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True. True.
You know, this doesn't make sense to me. It's just me though. So, you know, I got it now. I mastered this shit. I mastered this shit called life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's like my dude brought out a lot of stuff in me that, like I say, man, I opened my book up. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was a good balance, man. Good balance. Yin to the yang, man.
Now, right quick, tell us about some of those sound therapy nights, because you had that on lock for a minute too.
Man, dude, that was like the creme de la creme. We had that on lock. Like when we came, we came deep. The get out of my face era.
Yeah.
You know, we had the shirts. You know what I'm saying? Like people want us to stay because if I left, the crowd left.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they loved it when you came through. They knew if you was on the bill, it's a done deal.
It's gonna be asshole in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's like, we used to pack that motherfucker, right?
Man.
Boy, and they knew the words. That's what made it because it was it was frequent. It was frequent.
Yes.
You know, it's one of the only things that a person gonna go and they want to hear the same song.
Yeah.
You know,
And you know what? I think, if I'm not mistaken, Dollar, I think you got a clip of that.
I got plenty of stuff like that.
But yeah, on those.
I got it was the in the studio.
Yeah, but I get other clips of those nights at Sound Therapy. And what's the one joint Kevin hooked us up? Coco something. And what was that place called? Because you was rocking with those guys that had the band, those two white guys with the band.
Yeah, that was that wasn't Kevin who did that one because me and Chops did the one with Kevin. The one you talking about is when I went with Chops, my homeboy, because he got shot. And they did like the little Mutual Groove.
Yeah, that's the name of that group. Yeah, Mutual Groove.
Man, they had me in every little spot in Nashville, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys know nothing about as far as hip hop. See, that's the difference in Nashville. That's why Nashville rap scene ain't where it's supposed to be because here you got hip hop and you got rap. Nashville like hip hop. Hood Nashville like rap.
Right.
But only Hood Nashville only can perform in certain places.
Right.
Mostly black ran clubs. Hip hop can do these white places that's all around this motherfucker.
Exactly.
These white clubs, what people got hole in the wall.
Yeah.
And it is plenty of them motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
So, you know, and I had a lot of opportunity, even with the milk crates, what we did with your boy when we did the show with the guy who matched the music for the company. I think it was
man, we done so many shows. Shit,
he had my album. The little foreign dude.
Oh yeah, you talking about what's the dude? Amerigo Gasway.
Yes, sir.
Rambo, yeah.
That young nigga did some shit and got paid.
He's still doing those mashups.
Yeah,
he's still doing them.
He was the first person to do that one.
He was one of the first persons from Nashville to do it.
Yeah, and he had my album, bro.
Sure did. Sure, he had the fucking vinyl.
The vinyl.
Yeah.
I don't know how you got that.
That fucked me up. I was like, wow, okay. That bugged me out.
So we did a lot of stuff under the radar.
Yeah.
Like just me and him, you know what I'm saying? And it's not easy, you know what I mean? Because like I said, we had to put the actual groundwork. That's different.
Yeah. We
you
did.
I mean,
I remember
we going door to door to sell CDs. Nigga. Door to door.
Yep, sure did. Yeah. And we moved quite a few that summer. I remember that summer. We moved quite a few.
So it's like we always had the drive is just like say you in Nashville.
Yeah.
So and at that time it was a little different. Now I feel like it'll be easier, but we too pridefully separated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I could care less about rapping with these niggas like that around here, man. I mean, I love a lot of them to death.
Yeah.
But I have never had to be that guy. I like seeing everybody else light shine. My light's gonna shine
Right.
regardless.
Yeah.
But we have a big issue with I'm that person.
Right.
Yeah, I don't mind giving you a little step ladder, but you can't be up here with me.
Right. I agree.
You know what I mean? So, that until we grow up out of that, then we want to be like everywhere else. It don't make sense. Memphis is a little different because they got sections for real.
Yeah.
Back when
Yeah.
I was coming up, we had sides, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it wasn't like it ain't like Memphis. And then you gotta understand they section supporting they section.
They
Exactly.
sure do. Sure the hell
It's a
do.
lot in their goddamn section, so they ain't gotta go to if North Memphis ain't gotta do nothing in Orange Mountain, North Memphis supporting the fuck out of North Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say that in Nashville. It ain't like that in Nashville.
Yep.
JCUC ain't big enough to push the artists out there worldwide.
Mm-mm.
And the other part of the South ain't gonna push the other part of the South more than they got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we can all be cordial in public places. But when it comes to breaking bread,
That's not happening.
that's another day for another time.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. So anything you want to say? Anything you want to say before we wrap everything up?
Hey man, something's coming. I ain't gonna tell you when. I ain't gonna tell you where. You just look in the sky and see the flare, and it's gonna be right there. I'm telling you, because it's coming. You know what I mean? Because it's people. I seen heard somebody say, older guys keep rapping because we missing that subject.
Yeah, I saw that clip. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because all our life we say this was had a time, but it's mighty funny. It's interesting how everybody that's doing these tours is older and making a killing.
Yeah.
Because they had timeless songs.
Yep.
It's not about your age with this music. It's about making timeless music. And we have songs that so many problems is a timeless song because people still have what? So many problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just life. You do things, you don't put a stamp on it with your vocal date.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, right quick, do you know someone named Katie Hatcher?
From she went to Hillsborough. Sounds familiar.
I don't know, but remember we went to Port St. Joe?
Yes.
Okay, so the night we got there, we settled in, we was all outside on the porch chilling, and you started rapping So Many Problems.
Yeah.
So I remember.
That's Kiate.
That's what that is?
Yeah, it's my ex-wife's sister's husband.
Okay,
yeah,
because she got this footage, and then when I saw it, I was like, okay, how the hell did she get it? Because I remember filming you while you was on the porch rapping. But
that's my back porch in Bordeaux.
Oh, that's what this is?
Yeah.
Oh, so you seen this?
Do I got a brown shirt on?
Yeah, this ain't when we went to Port St. Joe?
Nah. That's when I was on the back porch. And they weren't there. That's I think E. Pillow was over there with me and I did that.
Okay, because I'm thinking, damn, how the hell? Because I just thought for sure that
damn.
Because I got some footage from that. I just gotta pull it back up, but I got some footage from
you got that from that? You got the old jump from that too?
Yeah, man, I fucking archive every fucking thing.
And hey, you know what? We might have been the first one to walk around the club with a video camera too.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, because we was up in there.
We had what was the name of that? Jazzy Sensations.
Yeah, then that was
Halloween.
That was Halloween. I remember that.
Man, hey, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man. No, hey, that light was bright as hell on that camera. I'm talking about everybody. Like, who is this? You know what I mean? It was wild. It was.
Yeah, we did some first type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Like I said, we never had. We weren't cliquish, but we knew everybody.
Yeah.
I used to be at shows and hear dudes talking about other dudes saying I'm clicking with the dude. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
But everybody know me. I've always been the one man band. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't have no entourage. We had folks that supported us.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't have no nigga, we the dish. Nah, man, everybody knew these guys is who they are. We going to Chicago, me and him. These niggas can't do that.
Yeah.
We going to the trenches, nigga.
Yeah. We was in Pilsen. Where all the
Man,
fucking Black
man,
Kings and shit was at.
I saw the pictures on MySpace. Niggas like, you in the Mecca. Like, we going to do shows. Man, Charles doing. I got my jewels on. Niggas want to get on their BMW bikes.
Yeah.
Like, it was mad love, like for real. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I say. Quiet as kept. That guy right there is different than a lot of people think. Like, respect goes a long way.
Yeah.
And you can move around like that when you with people that are respected.
Yeah.
Because everywhere we went, shit, it could be just me and him. We never had a problem.
Sure
Whether on my side or his side.
Yeah.
Because like I say, we respectable people. We don't bother nobody. We show you love. And we love ourselves. So fuck your love, but we don't mind getting it. But if you don't give it back, we ain't got to fool with you and we ain't losing nothing.
Yeah.
People got voice to feel, man. We don't have that, man. But like I said, Nashville gonna always be hard to capitalize in this music circuit. And we one of the biggest names. Nashville, LA, New York, Atlanta.
Yeah.
Nashville.
Yeah. It's up
in
there.
that category.
Yeah.
So it's no reason, and it ain't the country's overshadowing because the white folks want to be a part of the other side. They can't be a part of that other side because they not selling drugs and shoot them up, bang bang.
Right.
But they can wave your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care.
Yeah.
You see the difference?
Yeah.
So yeah, man. I enjoyed this, man.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on, fam. Thanks for coming on.
Hey, man, anytime, bro.
See some music and videos and talk about the old days there. So thanks,
man, you know what? I need to be back because, like I say, we need to talk about what's going on. And I need to look at the critique shit y'all was doing.
Yeah,
man, I had a lot to say about this shit too, boy.
Okay, well, look, let's do one right quick. All right. Let's do one right quick. Now, here's a clip I seen ASAP Rocky do a commercial for Gucci, but he looked kind of suspect in his video. So in his commercial, check it out. Hold on, put it up. Come on, I just had it. Okay, here we go.
Life is but a dream. It's what you make it. Always try to give.
Gucci guilty, boom.
And perform.
Okay. Did y'all catch that right near the end? Here, I'm gonna play it again. Just pay attention.
Gucci guilty, boom.
And perform.
Okay, so did y'all catch that?
Now,
I didn't catch it. What was that?
Okay, right before the end.
Before the bed part, the dude was behind him, man.
No, but I'm saying the part where he was leaning on the other dude on some moist.
That's what I'm saying. Before the girl was in the middle, the white dude was behind him. Look close.
That was a dude.
Like he was on.
Yeah,
behind him. Did you see that? The dude was behind him.
It's what you make it. Always try to give.
Gucci guilty, boom.
And
man, what's up with that?
He's leaning on the shoulder.
Oh,
like
he's leaning on the shoulder.
I thought that was a girl.
Nah, that was some type of Asian.
He was leaning on him. Well, he was.
Wow.
No, dude. And look, ain't no fucking way. As long as I've been friends with y'all, I never laid on y'all fucking shoulder on some hold me type shit.
But okay, they was looking at the girl though. So baby was like, "We finna get this."
No, that dude on some moist shit.
But you know what it is, and
wow,
I don't condone it for myself, but he's pretty flacco, so he's in this era of sexism. You know what I mean? I think it's more of a metrosexual type of feel. Prince wasn't gay at all.
I know,
but
Man,
Nah, listen to me. It's a real difference. Like I didn't understand. Like men can tap into their femininity and not be a female. It's just weird to us because we more assertive with our masculinity. We probably show our feelings out to our females as far as domestication, love, and being abundant. Even with our sons, you know, we still might kiss our son on the cheek, but it don't mean that we funny or nothing. But that's our family, though.
That part I understand.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
But I'm like I said, I'm thinking for that role. Like I said, I'm not finna do it. But he's confident within himself to do this. He's Rihanna, bro. Like
he confident and zesty.
What can we really say?
Man, I'm sorry.
That shit looks zesty as hell, didn't it?
Yeah,
it look. Listen to me. This is the same guy who. This is the same guy who put on a kilt.
I know, right? Yeah, I saw that.
But see, that's the thing in Scotland, and that's what's kind of weird to me. In Scotland, a nigga can wear that, right? Here, you looked at like, I don't know, my nigga. You know what I mean? You could have did something else. You know what I mean? You could have wore some goddamn bell bottoms if you wanted that skirt.
Man, the Bible says the man should not wear which pertains to a woman.
Man, right.
Is that pertaining to, or does the man have to feel like a woman? Or is it just clothes?
Flat out, the Lord said a man should not wear which that pertains to a woman. So if you out here wearing dresses, even with the kilt, that's the other nation's culture. Black people, we're supposed to be participating in that shit.
Yeah, that's a dress. They just try to change.
We don't know what we're supposed to
participate
in, man.
No, believe me, I know.
The thing is this: I try not to look at the car no more. I try to see the driver, and I think that's a lot of things was going on. We just see the car, but we never see the driver. A lot of people put they feel outside of the car, but we still don't know the driver.
We ain't supposed to be wearing that type of shit,
man. Yeah,
I'm not finna wear it, bro. But like I say, look at Prince. He was touching his femininity.
I know.
Then you gotta go back in the back in the day though. Hold on, for the key, back in the day, they wearing bell bottoms, halter tops, and stacks, man. The pimps and players, man. They were rocking that shit.
But what I'm saying is, they looked. First of all, it was men's apparel. All right. So the bell bottoms.
Halter top, BB, showing your belly button.
Not the halter top. Not the halter top. I'm talking about like
they was rocking them though.
But even still, now looking back, we shouldn't have been doing that shit either.
Yeah.
Listen to me, man. Listen to me. On the day of judgment, when the Lord come back, you caught rocking that shit, that's off with your head, man. Straight up.
Yeah.
You think you judge your clothes or your soul?
Listen to me. Listen to me. That is a law, statute, and commandment. We should not be wearing women's clothing, and women should be out here wearing pants, shorts, cat suits, all that shit. For real though. I mean, I'm not going to go deep on it because this ain't that show, but we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, we might want to get on that show. I got a lot of challenges for you if you want to use that book. I got a lot of challenges.
Yeah,
so whenever you want to, go back and forth.
Right, I'm gonna do one more right quick. Here we go.
Woo! Some of y'all women gonna get mad at me today, so if you can't take constructive criticism, baby, keep on scrolling. Many of you women are not really what you think you're cracked up to be. Like, some of y'all are really not great people to be in relationships with. Y'all know I work with couples every single day, and I'm gonna go ahead and make a list of everything that I have to work through. First things first, quit coming into relationships trying to make a man secure your insecurities. That's your job. If you lack confidence, if you have low self-esteem, if there's still trauma that you're operating in, if you're self-critical, if you're judgmental when it comes to yourself, if you blame yourself, if you're still operating in guilt and trauma and everything else, baby, that's for you to handle, not him. Respect his space. Like, stop becoming so preoccupied and hyper aware of what a man has going on. As soon as you see his mood is off a little bit, you start becoming overwhelming. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Let me tell you how men are. A lot of men, when they are going through stuff, they may end up withdrawing or retreating because they're trying to figure it out. They're not always upset at you. Their moods are not changing just because of you. People go through things in a way that men are. They don't express themselves as much as we do as women. It's okay. Give that man some space. Oh yeah, the clinginess. Clinginess is cute to an extent, baby, but once you become codependent and you're always getting jealous whenever this person goes out, and you become anxious whenever they're not around you, you start blowing up their phones so they gonna hang out with their friends, that is problematic and you're gonna push them away. As much as many of you all don't want to believe it, it's absolutely okay for a man to admire another woman. As long as it is a quick look, boom, and he's not staring and he doesn't have a wandering eye and he's not impulsive and he's not a cheater. If he's all of those, baby, why are you with him in the first place? You're ignoring the red flags. You're settling. As long as that man is not window shopping or ordering off the menu, relax. He has a visual appetite. If he sees a beautiful woman, it's okay to admire. Just like if you see a handsome man, you're going to admire him too. Relax. Stop letting yourself go. Just because you're in a relationship doesn't mean that you need to stop doing everything that you did in the beginning. If you always kept your skin together, your nails together, your lashes together, your hair done, your body was waxed up at the beginning, keep that same energy. Hold your end of the relationship. Remember, visual. A man still has a visual appetite and he loves what he sees, baby, because you're going to...
All right, I don't want to play it all because it's about 5 minutes, but I want to give y'all the gist of it. So what do y'all think about that?
I think she's on point. But you know, the word relationship is a compound word. A lot of people don't relate before they get on the fucking ship. For real. We talking about the ocean, Craig. You don't know when you might hit land. And you ain't related with this person before you got on this goddamn ship.
Well, that's the reason why the Bible says you gotta prove, we gotta prove people first. We can't just jump in shit.
Right, but we lack communication. A lot of things need to be talked about before. You know, a lot of people don't know themselves. So when you get to a relationship, you trying to learn somebody else, but you don't even know your damn self.
Yeah.
We gotta communicate what our likes and not likes. Because we don't know, you might be a morning person. They might not want to wake the fuck up. You all hunky door in the morning, you get on the goddamn nerves. So if they respond in a messed up manner, you pissed because you up, but they ain't mean no harm, but they ain't that type of person. But you didn't talk about that. You didn't know this.
Yeah.
You only learn a person when you live with them. People want to have relationships in other homes. But this is the thing. When you get mad and go home, people wonder what the fuck you're doing. Well, when you get mad in the house, you can go to the other room or you can talk about it, but the confidence of the person is still here. Now, don't nobody want to hear you keep talking about 5 minutes later, we can't come with some type of understanding with what we just discussed. Some people want to get to an ending of a situation. Sometimes there is no ending. Sometimes people just want to let it go. And sometimes people don't know how to express themselves. So relationships lacks communication, and communication is not easy.
True.
It's not easy. But I agree with everything she's saying, but it's still two parts because men are the same fucking way. It's like I
agree, but she's just getting on the sisters.
Right. But that's the thing though. With me, I got to be balanced with the shit because it make it look one-sided. You know what I'm saying? Like I agree with her totally. Women need to get it, but it's both sides, and we don't talk about it with our significant others. Women talk about it with women, men talk about it with men. But your partner at home, you don't seem to have that proper fucking communication as you do with your homie or your homegirl. The friendship ain't there. You got to be friends with this person, bro. Like me, we can talk about anything. But we seem to lack certain type of conversations with our old lady, and vice versa. The fuck is going on? We can't say that she had a fat ass. But in the beginning, she was like, shit, she do got a fat ass, don't she? That's that friendship. Because I love you. I'm still me though.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like I said, man, we gotta talk about this shit more, man. You gotta know yourself, bro. That's all I say. Anybody jump to a relationship, you gotta know what your likes and dislikes is. If you're going to get into a relationship with a person, you gotta stay with them because you gotta see how they are at bad times. I don't want to see how the fucking good times. Let me see what I can handle with you doing that bullshit if I can handle that shit.
Yeah.
Or other than that, come see me when you're happy, not when you're mad, because we don't stay together. It should be a happy time every fucking time.
Go ahead.
For real, bro. Yeah. Think about it. You don't stay with this person and you mad. Why you come to my house? Stay home. Come when you're happy.
Yeah, don't bring that energy over here, right?
Come on, bro.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Go ahead.
Yeah, I believe she's right about it, but I believe that particular thing that she said only relates to the women who is in that category.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
yeah.
There's a lot of women, man. Well, I ain't gonna say. Well, it could be a lot of women. I don't know, but you got more women who fits what she was saying than the women who actually wants to do right. You know, and you know, you got women always talking about, well, I want my Boaz. I want my Boaz. Okay, so when you get your Boaz, then what? Now what? You know, everybody has seasons in their life relationships or whatever. You know, it's just like fall, winter, spring, summer. You know, men and women, they have different seasons. You know, 1 minute, like you said, you might be happy, hunky-dory and all that. Next minute, you got a little attitude. You know, man, I've been with my wife for 10 years, man, and I can tell you, I don't know everything. No, 11. We've been married for 10, but I've been with her for 11. I don't know everything about her. She don't know everything about me. You know what I'm saying? But the main thing, we do communicate. You know, we might be mad at each other. She going by her, I going by my way. So for me, like, it takes a lot to piss me off. And you know, if she get on my nerves or something, like you said, I'm not a morning person. She talking about something, I need time to myself.
Right.
Because if you keep talking to me, I'm allowed to say something that might hurt your feelings or something that, you know, I might regret saying.
But see, what you said is something. Cause and effect. See, everything that female said, I seen a cause and effect. A lot of time, like I say, man, I used to be a bad mofo, player. You know, I ain't gonna say that now, but it's like you can't be a certain way and just change, because now you're gonna control the dynamics of a person's emotion. Now you're like, I'm good. But so now you finna get this clinkiness because you was always up on it. I tell you, stop doing boyfriend shit.
Right.
Stop doing boyfriend shit. I'm not gonna call you every day. I'm gonna call you once, twice, maybe a week, because that's not who I'm. This is what I am.
Exactly.
If I call you every day, that's what you're gonna expect.
Yep.
That's what you're gonna expect. So now I'm developing something that this person is expecting. So a lot of things is cause and effect. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's funny you said that, man, because me and my wife's first date was Steak and Shake. I didn't take her to no big 5-star restaurant, you know, and I told her, I said, you know, this is the reason why I'm doing it, because I don't want to go all out and then you expect that all the time. You know, I want to do little stuff like picnics, you know what I'm saying? Probably go to movies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I get it, man. I'm with you on that. I am with you.
Yeah, we're good rounds for us. We're gonna over here wrap everything up. But again, CEO, thanks for coming on to the show. We appreciate it.
I appreciate y'all having me, man.
Yeah, we'll have you back on too, just to be, you know, to be on the panel with us. You know what I'm saying?
Man, let me know, man. You know, I'm here. I'm here
for sure. Anything you want to say, Mark, before we get up out of here?
Man, y'all make sure y'all cop the shirts, man. Fade made by boy. You feel me? I know I haven't been on the radio lately because I've been doing some other stuff, man. Not saying that it's more important, but it has my attention, you know, it's needed. So man, y'all forgive me, but I will have a show coming up, man, pretty soon. So make sure y'all check Big Bro out, man, every Saturday. And man, enjoy the good music he be playing, man.
Yeah, and don't forget to check us out right here every other week, youtube.com/W back and forth show. I was going to get out right the radio. Yeah, youtube.com/back and forth show every other Wednesday now, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And also don't forget to check us out, mixcloud.com/WBAF. I have a new show I just uploaded over the weekend called The Ghetto, where every song in that playlist has the word ghetto in the title. So you're going to hear some hip hop, R&B, old school, new school. 5-hour show because I didn't want to kill my playlist. So yeah, it's really good. So don't forget to check us out there. And again, CEO, thanks for coming on, my brother.
Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, bro.
And to everybody out there, thanks for tuning in. We see you guys in 2 and 2, like Chuck Williams used to say. Peace, y'all. Yeah. All right, y'all. Peace.
Yo, welcome to the back and forth. We all over east, west, south, and north. We're on YouTube every Wednesday at 8:30. We keep it clean with a little dirty. I'm $1 Bill